I trust that all of you will be loving and supportive and come back out next week. He's a very funny guy, and we're actually going to be doing a church gig together next week, where I will not be doing my yellow sexual joke. So please, welcome to the stage, my good friend, Robert Luigi Parr!
Thank you, Marcos. How do I know that as soon as you start talking about scrotum and dicks, it's my turn to come up? Perfect. As you said, my name is Robert Parr. I come all the way from Beloit, Wisconsin. Yeah! Have you guys heard of it?
I live there.
That's funny, because you guys all act like you guys don't know where the hell Beloit is. And by that I mean, if you guys didn't know this, a week after the Boston bombing, Beloit had its own anthrax scare, which I know was just pure bullshit as soon as it started. Because who's going to have anthrax in Beloit?
The sheep.
The thing is that when they're trying to, as the situation was developing, the thing that I found the most amazing was that no one in the other state line area really gave a shit. I found out that Beloit is the North Korea of the state line area. If it's here, you guys are like, oh, whatever. If it's gone, who the fuck cares? So that's great. I'm going to just talk all the way during her set. Yeah. No, I love you, Vicky. Yeah.
We got photographic evidence that he does.
Oh, yes. She put some on Facebook, so I never forget them. I also do sell cars. In case you guys didn't know that, I always try to publicize myself. That way, if you ever need a car, you guys can come talk to me. A lot of people ask me, we do stand-up, you sell cars. Is there any similarities? Yes. The lack of a paycheck is a big similarity. And the one I do not frankly enjoy that much. I am so poor, I can't afford drugs. It's not that I don't want to. It's not that I don't want to do drugs. It's just the fact that I just can't afford them. So I just kind of hope someone spikes my drink, so I leave it at the bar for a really long time and walk away. Like, I'm going to the bathroom now. I don't care if I wake up 3 days later in Singapore. At least I got a good high. I am really poor though. I'm so poor. I'm actually thinking about selling my body on Craigslist, which I didn't think was going to be very profitable, knowing how fat I am. But I came to Rockford, and as a fat person, I'm appalled by how fat this town is. So I realized I can actually make a lot of money. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, apparently you didn't pass the 7 all-you-can-eat buffets that are in 1 square mile of this place. Because I passed by them, and they are all booked full. People have to park at Subway to waddle over to the all-you-can-eat buffet. And what's really great is the fact that my parents took me out for dinner. I accepted because it's free, and I am starving. So we came down here, we passed 7 of them. I said, why are we stopping at any of these? We got money, we're going to the good one, we're going to the Golden Corral. I didn't know there's a Zagat's guide to all-you-can-eat buffets. Apparently my parents wrote it. So we go to the Golden Corral, and the first thing I see is 2 teenage girls waddling out of there with a stick of cotton candy in each hand for each girl. My first thought was, when did they start putting cotton candy on all-you-can-eat buffet? And then, when have I ever went to all-you-can-eat buffet and said, what can I take home? Perfect. And it amazes me, like, how small Golden Corral is, and how many fat people they try to jam in there. And they always put us at like, the back table, and I always become that like one dick that decides I'm going to get one thing per plate just so I have to scoot my ass across every single table. I'll be like, fried chicken now. There we go. I've been doing comedy for a year now. I actually celebrated my 1-year anniversary last month. Great. I love doing comedy. I never realized how big of an addiction it was going to be. And I still remember the first time I told my parents I was going to be a comic. They looked at me and they said, well, do what you need to do. We hope and wish the best for you. we'll be through and be there for you when you come through it if things don't work out. Apparently, I said comedian in my own words. They heard gay porn star, and my parents are so deeply conservative Christian, I swear they think that 50 Shades of Grey was a study about colorblindness. So, I was kind of fat. I was like, man, they would probably accept me if I was gay. This is kind of interesting. All right. No, I am single. I am straight, which is a great thing. I found out I really need to get a girlfriend, though. Not because I want an extra income in the household, not because I want some love and affection. It's actually because of the fact that I realized on the way here, when I'm driving by myself, my truck has a little bit of a lean to it, and I need a girl that can hoist it back over so I can get better gas mileage. So, I like the bigger girls, because, well, there's not a lot of options my way. So, let me put it to you this way. I'm a big guy, I realize it, and therefore about 20% of the female population actually finds me attractive. Now you find out that I'm asthmatic on top of that, well, about 20% of the 20% actually still find me attractive. And then when you, it's really interesting too, because my asthma come on at like the worst times, and it's usually a turnoff. Like during foreplay when I reach for my rescue inhaler. Girls don't find that sexy. Or when I try to go ahead and, well, this thing's going out, that's great. Or like when I try to grasp a breath of air while we're making out. It feels like I'm trying to suck the air right from their lungs. That's alright. And what's really funny is, it amazes me how my friends can find classy girls. Like, man, these girls are all professional, they're businesslike. My girlfriends always look like they've been rejected at a NASCAR infield. Like, that's... My last girlfriend wore a size XXX top and size 2 pants, okay? It was like a Cabbage Patch doll on top of Barbie legs. It was nuts. The closest thing I can tell you is that she looked like one of those evil toys that you saw in Toy Story that freaked you the hell out. My friends are like, hey, at least she's skinny from the waist down. I was like, it's not attractive when you have to pull up the fat part to get to the skinny part. I'm the asshole. Perfect.
That was beautiful.
No, it wasn't. That was the problem. No, but I'm so trying to actually find a girl that can... I gotta learn to stand my parameters. I'm still trying to find a girl that can actually go ahead and find me attractive and actually like me for me, which is really hard. And I've been doing, as a lot of you may know, if you guys ever watch me do stand-up, I do Plenty of Fish, or I was doing Plenty of Fish. And I got a lot of jokes about it, but the thing is there's one message that I got that scared me the hell away from Plenty of Fish. I got a message, it said, hey. Like, you know what? Let me take a look at this girl. This girl's cute. I'm going to answer her back. Look, she wasn't cute. But and trust me, that may sound pretty shallow, but... No, it sounds kind of shallow. But I'll tell you what, my friends used to always say that there's cute and then there's Robert cute. And when someone asked, what's Robert cute, they said about 5.3 on the Richter scale. So, there's not a lot to meet my criteria. And I take a look, I start reading her profile and see maybe she has a good personality. I get down to About Me, it says, I'm looking for a virgin. Also, I'm into BDSM. And I'm an avid AB/DL. I don't know what the hell AB/DL is, so Google became my new best friend. I go ahead, I type in AB/DL. Internet slang, usually 3 or 4 things pop up. You got to use context to figure out what it means. Not an ABDL. ABDL means adult baby/diaper lover. Yeah. So, when this girl looked at my profile, she said, wow, not only does he look like a virgin, but he also looks like a person who would like to fornicate with a large infant-like creature. Hey, that's my time. Thank you guys very much. Have yourself a good night.
Oh, one important announcement I forgot to make. If oh, where'd the big cup go? The big tip cup. Because we usually, oh, there it is. Oh, it's right there. Okay, usually we do like some kind of collection, the open mics, for like some kind of good cause. I don't know, I think it's a good cause. If you agree with me, please feel free to donate. I have a good friend who recently broke 2 legs and a wrist. So I just thought it'd be nice to like buy him like something to keep him entertained while he's in the hospital. He can't work because he had a lot of disabilities even before that. He's a former Special Olympian. So yeah, he's got, yes. Woo, Special Olympics, yes. No, dude's always been big into sports, and now he really can't enjoy them. So just told me to raise some money. Maybe you'll get him like a portable DVD player or something, or yeah. So if you feel so inclined to contribute to a guy who is already disabled and handicapped, and now is even more handicapped, help make his days a little better. There's the tip cup.